Welcome to the KX Country Clubhouse. I'm Derek Mann from KX96, joined today by Robyn Ottolini. Robyn, how's it going?
I'm good, Derek. How are you?
Very good, thanks. First of all, I wanted to congratulate you on all your success so far, anyways. It almost seems like it was overnight. I mean, I know it wasn't. So can you kind of give, for people who don't know, a background on how you did get into singing and songwriting?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the congratulations. I've been writing music since I was 13. I've always loved it. It's been my safe little haven. And I just grew up doing it, not really realizing you can make a career out of it because I'm from a small town in Canada and I just didn't think that was the thing. And then when I turned 20, I realized you could do it. And I was like, heck, if I'm going to slow down. So I picked up a bunch of service industry jobs to pay for music. And I've been writing my tail off, and then I got dumped, and then I wrote F-150, which was my second EP that I released. And from there, it just snowballed, and that snowball turned into an avalanche, and that's kind of what overnight success looks like. But I've been doing music for a very, very long time, playing bars, which you've seen me play, and play festivals and restaurants and breweries. But yeah, and then overnight, my song kind of went viral all of a sudden. And I got to shake hands that I never thought I'd shake. And here we are. I'm a signed artist.
Yeah, I love your story. It is just such a crazy, like you said, it snowballed, turned into an avalanche, and it was just one thing after another. So tell me about how that did come to be with the whole, your F-150 song going viral. And now here we are, you're a signed artist. So what was it like? I'm having goosebumps just talking about it. Like, how did that experience feel for you?
It was super surreal because F-150 had come out in February as an independent release. And then lockdown hit. So I was like, oh no, all my hard work that I paid for and waited years to release something of like that I loved so much. And then I turned to social medias because that's what you got to do. I have two great managers who are like, you can have 1 week or 2 weeks of being depressed, but like, get back out there, kid, you can do it. So I turned around and I found TikTok, and TikTok's great for audio and visual. So then I started a trend with F-150, and then, yeah, the song started trending and people started using it in their videos, and then it went viral, and that kind of set off some radars down in Nashville. So a few people said, who the heck are you? And knocked on my door, figuratively. Yeah, that's where it knocked on my door.
Virtually.
Yeah, virtually. And then, and then I got introduced to Warner Music Nashville that way. And they said, hey, we'd love to have you on the roster. And I was like, okay, if you say so, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like no questions asked there.
Yeah, no, they were absolutely lovely. They saw like the vision and the artist and who I wanted to be and what I wanted to say. And they're fully in support of it. So it feels good to have like a team that's like, go Robs, and we'll just be here if you need us.
Yeah, for sure. So was it like, you were probably just seeing the numbers climbing and climbing on the video, right? And then did you ever think that it would turn into something like this?
No, I remember when it was like 1,500 people had used the songs on TikTok. And I was like, 1,500? That's insane. And now it's at like 40,000. And no way in heck would I ever thought, my song of all songs could be there. And it did. And it's crazy. It's very surreal. It's not real.
For sure. And like you said, you see where it took you now anyways, right? And I do want to talk for a minute about the music video you got to create for it, because the behind the scenes video, when the truck explodes, is the funniest thing. And like, so what was it like to create that? Because that would have been like your first kind of professional video, right?
Yeah, it was my first label video, and
yeah,
it was a lot of fun. They kind of asked what I wanted, and then we gave that idea to the director, which was Ben Nechtel, and he took my ideas and he just ran. And the story behind it, he just made it all so seamless with like the truck on the cake, and then the truck on the poster, and then the truck on fire. And it was an absolute blast. And then the truck actually blowing up was
literal
crazy.
Blast.
Yeah, I had one shot at that, so I had to not make a noise or anything or react. So that was, I just kind of focused on the lyrics, and I was like, don't pay attention to the big boom behind you. but yeah, no, it was epic. And we had like 10 minutes to film that before we put out the fire. So it was a whirlwind. It was a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, like you said, obviously, when everything came to be with Warner Nashville, and I saw you say that people in Nashville are asking you, oh, well, let's hang out or have a write or something. You're like, well, I'm not in Nashville. So, do you have plans to go down there when it's safe to do so, or move there, or have you thought about that?
I've been thinking about it. I have plans to definitely go down there and meet everybody in person because I still have yet to meet the label in person. If I move there, I think that's a different question. It might be a couple years because I love Canada. I love my people. But I'd definitely be down there often, if that makes sense. I'd commute a lot and stay down for a couple months and then come home for my health care and then go back.
There you go.
That's how you do it. I don't know how it works down there, but I know insulin's expensive down there. So I might chill up here.
For sure. So, well, with the pandemic, obviously, and not being able to play shows like many artists, and then with this kind of happening in the middle of a pandemic, you're probably missing shows too a lot, right?
I'm definitely missing shows. I'm also definitely really busy right now. So it's, I kind of look at it as a curse and a blessing. I get to focus on radio and doing interviews. I'm very sad that I don't actually get to like go to the radio stations though. I think that's a huge
thing. We're missing seeing people too.
Yeah. Sad. But yeah, once I get to play live shows again, I'm very excited because we've been working hard on one.
It seems like, I was going to say, it seems like it's going to be a whole different world for you for live shows when they're able to start again, right?
Yeah, it's not just going to be me on a chair in a corner.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
with that at all. I did that for many years. I'm very excited to do like a Robyn Ottolini show, though. I'm very excited.
That's exciting. So with that being said, what can you tell me or tell us about what is planned for next? Do we have a full album in the works? I mean, you said you're doing a lot of writing.
I am doing a lot of writing. We're going to have meetings of what new music looks like. But yeah, I'm doing tons of writing. Are we doing an EP next, or are we doing singles next, or are we doing an album? But I don't know. I'll tell you when I know, but everything's just moving so fast that I'm like, we'll get there when we get there.
That's great though. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I never thought in a million years I'd ever release an album. So.
And now with everything that's happened, we've got the song turns into the viral TikTok, turns into a signed Warner deal. So you never saw that coming. Where do you see yourself then in like 5 years?
Whew, these are big questions. Is that
too far?
No, it's not, because we just did goal setting the other day. And I said, what were my goals? My goal is to release an album. I'd love to have a duet on that album with somebody, and I want it to be another Canadian female, but I haven't asked her, but maybe one day.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. I have to ask
my
A&R. I have so many things to ask. This is why I shouldn't talk. But yeah, definitely an album. And I just want to write songs. That's always been my dream. So people are like, what's your goals? And I'm like, just to be happy and write songs every day. So I'm checking off the list, and yeah, maybe a really high charting single at country radio.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're on your way.
Can dream.
Yeah. I would say you're on your way. Well, you are a fantastic songwriter and you're such a great person. So thank you for taking the time to hang out today in the KX Country Clubhouse, and hope to see you soon.